What separates those who rise from ashes from those who succumb to the flames? This, my dear listeners, is a question that has intrigued philosophers, writers and thinkers for centuries. It brings us to the heart of our topic today, the power of resilience. In the face of adversity, what is it that enables one person to rebound while another crumbles? The answer, in a word, is resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back when things don't go as planned. It is the grit and determination that keeps us moving forward, even when the odds seem insurmountable. It is the force that drives us to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and carry on time and time again. To understand resilience, consider the story of the phoenix. In ancient mythology, the phoenix is a majestic bird that lives for hundreds of years before dying in a blaze of fire and smoke. But from the ashes of its own destruction, the phoenix is reborn, rising anew to begin another long life. This cycle of death and rebirth, of destruction and renewal, is a powerful symbol of resilience. Just like the phoenix, we all face moments of hardship and adversity in our lives. We all have times when we feel like we've been burned to the ground, when we feel defeated and overwhelmed. But it is in these moments, in the face of these challenges, that we have the opportunity to rise from the ashes. Our resilience is not just about surviving these difficult times, but about thriving in spite of them. It's about using our struggles as fuel for our growth, about turning our pain into power. It's about refusing to let our circumstances define us and instead choosing to define ourselves by our response to them. So when you find yourself in the midst of adversity, remember the phoenix. Remember that the fire that burns you today could be the same fire that forges you tomorrow. Remember that it is often in our darkest moments that we find our true strength. And most importantly, remember that with resilience, we can rise from the ashes time and time again. Like the phoenix, it is often in our darkest moments that we find our true strength. Each of us carries a spark of resilience within us, waiting to be ignited. Let's journey through the annals of time and explore some stories of valiant individuals who have demonstrated the power of perseverance against all odds. These are stories that, in their own unique ways, serve as a testament to the indomitable spirit of human resilience. Consider the story of a young woman named Emily. Born into a life of poverty, she faced every hardship imaginable, from hunger to homelessness. Yet, she held on to her dream of becoming an engineer. With nothing but her determination, she studied under the dim light of street lamps, and against all odds, she earned a scholarship to a prestigious university. Today, she designs bridges that connect communities, just as her resilience connected her dreams to reality. Then there's the tale of Thomas, a World War II veteran who lost his sight during combat. But instead of succumbing to despair, he used his adversity as a catalyst for change. He learned Braille, honed his other senses, and went on to become a renowned musician. His haunting melodies, a testament to his undying spirit, continue to move hearts around the globe. And let's not forget about Amina, a girl from a remote village with no access to education. Despite being told that her dreams of studying were impossible, she never gave up. She taught herself to read and write using old newspapers, and through sheer determination earned a scholarship to study abroad. Now she's a celebrated author, inspiring millions with her words. These tales of resilience are as diverse as they are inspiring. They span continents, cultures and circumstances, yet they all share one common thread: the power of never giving up. These are not just stories of individual perseverance, but are proof that when the human spirit is ignited, it can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. These individuals prove that no matter the circumstances, the human spirit is indefatigable. But is there a secret to resilience? What makes some people more resilient than others? The answer lies not only in our character, but also in the realm of science. Researchers have spent years studying resilience, trying to understand what makes one person bounce back from adversity while another may crumble. And what they found is fascinating. Resilience, it turns out, is more than just a hardy disposition or a stiff upper lip. It's a complex interplay of psychological factors such as mindset, optimism, and emotional intelligence. Let's start with mindset. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck has identified two types of mindsets: fixed and growth. Those with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities and talents are set in stone. They see failure as a reflection of their inherent limitations, but those with a growth mindset view failure as a stepping stone to improvement. They believe that with effort and perseverance they can enhance their abilities. This growth mindset fosters resilience, enabling us to bounce back from setbacks and keep going when the going gets tough. Next is optimism. According to research, optimistic people are more resilient because they view adversity as a temporary setback rather than a permanent condition. They see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. This positive outlook enables them to remain hopeful and persistent in the face of adversity. And finally, there's emotional intelligence. This is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions and the emotions of others. Those with high emotional intelligence are better able to cope with stress and adversity because they can regulate their emotions, maintain a positive attitude, and seek support when needed. But what's truly intriguing about resilience is that it's not a trait that we're either born with or without. It's a skill that we can cultivate. Through practices like mindfulness, cognitive reframing, and self-compassion, we can train our brains to be more resilient. Resilience, it seems, is a muscle that we can all strengthen. So, how can we fan the flames of our inner phoenix? Building resilience isn't a one-size-fits-all process. It takes time, patience, and a determination to rise, no matter how many times we falter. Here are some strategies that might help. Firstly, let's talk about self-care. It's more than just a buzzword, it's a necessary part of maintaining our mental and emotional health. When we're under stress, it's easy to neglect our own needs, but it's during these times that self-care becomes even more crucial. This might mean setting aside time each day for relaxation, ensuring we're eating well and getting enough sleep, or simply giving ourselves permission to take a break when we need it. Next, maintaining a positive outlook. Now, this doesn't mean ignoring the reality or pretending that everything is fine when it's not. Rather, it's about believing in our ability to overcome challenges. It's about acknowledging the struggle, but also recognizing our strength, our capacity for growth, and our potential for success. It's about seeing setbacks not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for learning and growth. Finally, don't be afraid to seek support. We're social creatures wired for connection. Sometimes the weight of our problems can feel lighter when shared with others. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or professionals. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our bravery. And always remember, resilience isn't about never falling down, it's about getting back up. Time and time again. It's about facing the storm head-on, armed with the knowledge that we have weathered storms before and emerged stronger. In this journey of building resilience, remember that progress may be slow, and that's okay. There's no rush, no timeline. The important thing is not how quickly we move, but that we keep moving, however slowly, in the right direction. Remember, even the smallest steps can lead to great journeys. When we look at the world around us, we see countless examples of the triumph of the human spirit. In every corner of the globe, in every walk of life, tales of human resilience echo. Consider the underprivileged child who, against all odds, becomes the first in their family to attend university. Or the athlete who, despite a devastating injury, comes back stronger, faster, and more determined. These are not mere stories. They are testaments to the power of the human spirit, the inner strength that propels us forward, even when the road is rocky. Take Malala Yousafzai, for instance, a young woman who stood up for education in a society that sought to silence her. Shot in the head by the Taliban, she survived and has since become a beacon of hope and resilience for girls around the world. Or consider Stephen Hawking, who, diagnosed with an illness that threatened to steal his mobility and speech, went on to become one of the most brilliant minds of his generation. The common thread in these stories is not just their extraordinary circumstances, but the extraordinary spirit of the individuals involved. They faced adversity head-on. They stared down their challenges. They refused to be broken. They embodied the phrase, "never give up." And the rewards of such resilience, they are manifold. Not just in the tangible sense of achieving goals and overcoming obstacles, but in the intangible growth that comes with it, the building of character, the strengthening of resolve, the deepening of empathy. Every setback, every failure, every moment of despair is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. It is through these trials that we truly discover who we are and what we're capable of. In the face of adversity, our resilience shines brightest. So when life knocks you down, stand tall, dust yourself off, and remember, never give up.